Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Inazuma 11. In the last episode, we met Bobby, our newest member of the team, and we looked for a move manual for a move called Inazuma Drop, which would help us a lot in our next match, our first match in the Football Frontier against Wild Academy, but unfortunately that didn't work. Also, I'm pretty sure it's Wild Junior High. Royal Academy is the academy. I gotta get that in my head, because I know I called the Colt Junior High a Cult Academy at some point too, which is also not right. Anyway, this time, we're going to be heading to the riverbank, but first, please stop doing that capture card. I wanted to show you that between videos, I recruited a ton of people from the connection map, so I got a good chunk of that done. We have a lot of characters with, designs. Look, Jack's a victim of it too. They were a little bit shameless with it back in the day at level 5. And that's all I gotta say about that. Anyway, let's head to the riverbank. At the riverbank, there's no reason to really, dwell in the opening area, so we're just gonna head over to the pitch. And my notes say, in the lower left corner somewhere, if I can believe them, we'll see. There we go. Chest containing mineral water. Not great, not bad, whatever. It's fine. Who are you, Mr. Insane Pompadour?
Hey Mark, help! What's the matter? Hi, I haven't seen you before. Who are you? Who are you supposed to be? I'm from Umbrella Junior High's football club. I'm busy talking to this little brat here, so don't get in my way. They came out of nowhere. They asked us if we wanted to play football, so we had a match, but they won the match and they told us we promised that we'd give them the pitch. But we never agreed to anything like that.
Yes, you did. You knew the terms of our wager and lost.
What's a wager? I don't even know what that means. This sign can't stop me because I can't read. When Mr. Sweet and the grown-ups are around, these boys act as nice as pie. But as soon as the grown-ups leave, they start acting like this. They're just a big bunch of cheaters.
You're supposed to be in a football club, aren't you? Why don't you practice at school? Anyway, it's her fault for falling for it, or losing the wager.
You lot are a bunch of cowards. You won't get away with this. You'll have to play us next.
Sure, but if we win, we get what we want. We get the pitch, and you had to buy us all some new boots.
Why that? What? Come off it! Why should they have to spend their pocket money on you? Don't worry, Millie. There's no way this lot can beat us. People who don't respect the game of football won't have any luck on the pitch.
Oi, stop waffling. Are we going to play or not? Yeah, we are. Yet another sucker. Get your stylus ready.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mrs. Logan, Umbrella's coach. Boys, aren't you going to introduce yourselves?
Hi, looking forward to having a good game with you.
Wow, it's just like Millie said. They really are as nice as pie with grown-ups around.
These guys will be perfect for me to check out what Raimon can do.
Huh? Did you say something?
Huh? Nothing. Nothing at all. Don't worry about that. Let's get it on. People who bully the weak are the lowest of the low. Raimon versus Umbrella. We're not going to be using this formation. Also, I'm going to try to do something about this flickering because it's getting on my nerves. And it's probably getting on yours more than mine. Okay. For this specific match, I forgot that it won't let me go down there without using the stylus. We're going to be using midfield block. Not going to be using Ghost Dance just yet. That's a little more advanced. I'd rather not embarrass myself in the easiest match in the game so far. For our forwards, we are going to be using We're gonna use Shadow, Axel, and Kevin. We'll have Axel and Kevin in the front, Shadow in the middle, since Shadow is still stuck with just spinning shot. For our midfielders, I want to use Steve, Max. You're not a midfielder. You're not Max. Steve, Max, Sam, and Timmy. And then for defense, I want to use Peabody, Bobby. And my notes say to use Jack, but Jack isn't in the party right now, so we can't. So I guess Nathan. Nathan will do. We could use Bolt Decker, but he's sort of just around until somebody else replaces him. Namely Jack. Or Mohawks, you never know. Alright. Let's play a video game. Umbrella! As with all bosses outside of, like, official matches, basically, they use Death Zone. Their highest level is 9, and that is on Lou Edmonds up here, so yeah, there's not really much to worry about here. This is maybe the most pathetic team we've had to face so far. Yeah, okay, let's play. That's what this is, a let's play. Alright. Oh, and I dropped my stylus right away. It is a good thing I did not kick the ball yet. Whew. That could have been bad. I'm not using my thumbs on a DS screen. I'd rather die. Okay. Pass to Shadow, then to Sammy, then to Timmy, then to Kevy. I don't like Kevy. I'm not gonna say that again. Oh, great. Well, Scott the Waz stole the ball. That guy's name is Scott, and he does look like that, so, you know, I'm gonna call him Scott the Waz. Midfield block as a formation basically is just meant to make it so your opponent isn't getting past the midfield, having a forward farther back on the front line to basically assist midfielders while also kicking the ball at the net when they get close. Which is what Shadow is doing right now. Good job, Axel. That wasn't a direct because I didn't want to shoot from outside the, like, inner semicircle. That should probably go in. He does have a special move, but I don't think it's a great one, and he's not using it anyway. Pretty typical.
Oh, we always work together!
We always work together!
We don't need the full replay. How do you like that? The cheese flowing the wrong way. Who are you to say that? What? Is this Naruto? I mean, Mark in the Japanese anime does have the same voice actor as Naruto. Which gets very funny at times because a lot of the things they say can easily be, like... You can hear a lot of things Naruto would say as things Mark would say, and vice versa. And it makes it very entertaining. Not that I'm a Naruto fan, this is based on my very limited Naruto knowledge from playing the story mode in Clash of Ninja 2. Okay, don't like that we'd be wasting all of Shadow's TP right away, so I'm gonna save that. I'd like Shadow to get a chance to use his move if he can. Get up there, get up there, get up there, okay. Sure, we'll use spinning shot now. Looks kinda cool, but I guarantee you that is one of the most pathetic special shots in the game. So of course it goes in instantly because this guy just refuses to use his special move for some reason.
Keep your focus!
Good job, Shadow. Things are getting interesting. Oh, shoot. Get it? Shoot? Sorry. No, that was really funny. You should go into comedy instead of football. Rhymes. Who am I? I said rhymes, and I started thinking about an Ace Attorney character, but I cannot for the life of me remember that character's name other than their last name being Rhymes. which means they're probably from Dual Destinies, because that's the game I tend to remember the least. Okay, they're fired up. I'm gonna do something uncharacteristic of myself and not, like, go fired up right away to match them. I want them to actually try and use a special move, goddammit. Other than Dash Accelerator, that one's 0 power. There we go, Tornado Catch. You're fired up and it still failed.
Keep your focus!
Again, this team is not particularly impressive. How do you like that? Oh no, where was my support? You had like no part of that at all. I don't even think he passed you at the beginning of that, like, that little part of the game. Sorry, Scott. Okay. I don't know. I don't feel like I have much to say here. Oh, Flurry Dash. That's an actual good move. Not yours, though. That's Nathan's move. You're not allowed to use that Moorfield. Garfield. Okay. Maybe if I was fired up, but I'm not. I don't think we're gonna get another shot in the second half, but we'll see. Maybe if I lock in. Another 0 power move. You can see they're really... they have some good stuff. Oh, these scumbags are better than we thought!
Hey, that's not a very sportsmanlike way to talk about the other team. If you keep that up, the football club's never going to be reinstated.
Sorry, boss. I mean, sir. I just remembered. A few years ago, there was one team that kept causing trouble and was disbanded. I think it was Umbrella. Oh, but why? We've done everything we can to get the club up and running again. But now we'll never get reinstated unless we have a proper place to practice. I've had it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We'll crush you and then I'll just sponsor the team myself, with or without the school's help.
Hey, these lads are really desperate to play football. Let's show them what we're worth in the second half. Remember, this is the only practice ground we've got.
Yeah, I'm sure there's no other pitches in all of, like, I think this is northern Tokyo is where this game takes place. I'm sure there is no other soccer pitch. I should have swapped Shadow out, actually. Shadow is very low on FP and TP. To the point where he's getting knocked the fuck out by Dash Accelerator, of all things. 0 power versus 0 power. How did you win that? Oh, because they're fired up. Edmund's locked in. Okay. Well, that's fine. They aren't getting anywhere near... Oh, never mind. You know what? Let him shoot. Let him shoot. We haven't used God Hand in forever. Snake Shot looks pretty cool. Mark is gonna stop it very easily, of course, but it looked cool. What the? My game is perfect! What is your game, Jet Set Radio? We're going fired up now. Mark said to show him what we're really worth in the second half, so let's do that. We can't use that even after firing up. Okay. I think after the next goal, if we get another goal, which at this rate it's not looking too likely, after the next goal I'm going to swap Shadow out because he is not doing great right now. God, Sam, can you just not hold the ball at all? Shadow. Okay. Who are you kicking to? Max, okay. Back to Shadow. And, okay. Yeah. Axel, why were you there and not, like, behind their last defender? Why was that a thing you were doing? God, I'm playing sloppy now. I had, like, a good start here, and then I just stopped. As soon as I went fired up, I got arrogant. Keep on gaming, but never become arrogant. I stopped following the most basic advice. Okay. Kevin? Yes, okay. With co-op special moves like Dragon Tornado, your two, like, people assigned to the move don't need to be close to each other to use it. You can just use it from wherever, so here we go. Oh, he's going for it. But he fails. Pretty much as expected. You're right, Mark. I do need to keep my focus. That was a sloppy start to the second half, and now we're already 21 minutes in. I'm gonna go into the menu, and I'm going to swap Shadow for Miles. Why not? He's basically a midfielder. I went ahead and looked at Miles' stats at level 100 and compared them to Nathan's. Turns out they both have a speed stat of, I think, 76 at level 99 without, like, extra training, so they're actually equal in speed. Miles was wrong when he said he's slower. In fact, at level 1, Miles actually had higher speed than Nathan in episode 1, so yeah, Miles is selling himself short, even though he learned Braille and is equally as fast as the fast guy. The guy whose whole thing is being fast. Okay. I don't have enough for another Dragon Tornado, but I can at least use Dragon Crash, which will probably also go in, because I imagine Tornado Catch is an air move, so... And he can't even use it again. He doesn't have enough TP. Okay, nice 5-0. Good S rank. Don't stop flickering like that, please. Alright. That went in easier than I thought it would. Okay. I was gonna say, oh, maybe I'll get a chance to, like, show Axel's dribble move, but no. We are 31 minutes and 46 seconds into the game.
Yes, a win for Raimon! Ah, cripes, we lost! We promise we won't come here again. Wait, I don't like your dirty tricks, but I do like a game of football. Why don't we play here again sometime?
Really? You want to practice with us after all that?
Yeah, don't worry about it. On the pitch, you're always among friends. Friends who all love football.
I'm sorry. I work hard to restore Umbrella's football club to its former glory.
Yes, and maybe you can watch your language from now on, too. If you want to reinstate the club, you're going to have to clean up your act.
She became almost Irish there. I can't get a consistent voice for her. Nice level up for everyone, including new moves for Steve and Timmy. Zigzag Spark and Kung Fu Header. It's a dribble move for Zigzag Spark and a shot move for Timmy. Not bad. We also got the Umbrella Kit, Umbrella Boots, and Super Water.
Oh, thank you, Mark. We can practice in peace again. Phew! I'm glad that's sorted. Hey, Axel, where are you going?
Sorry, but there's something I've got to do. I'll be going now. Where? Can I come with you? You may be a fan, but I don't know you. Stop following me around. Hey, no need for the attitude. Blaze, where do you think he's always off to? And why does reality keep flickering in and out of existence like that, Mark? It's almost like you need to buy a better cord for your Nintendo 3DS capture unit. What the hell is a Nintendo 3DS capture unit? He keeps sneaking off out through the back gate.
The back gate? There's only really a hospital out that way. Do you think he could be ill?
A hospital. I see. That's what it's all about. I mean, you might expect a star player like him to just do as he pleases. Well, I'll be off too. Getting used to this new school is making me darn tired. Mark, don't you think Bobby's behavior is a little suspicious? It's like he's trying to find out something.
Really? I haven't noticed anything strange. But his football skills, they're the real thing. Did you see how he handled the ball? He wouldn't be able to do that if he wasn't really into football.
You might be right. Well, there's no point talking about it now. Let's head back to the club room.
Although, Mark, the defenders didn't touch that ball a single time during that game, and you know it.
Actually, Bobby very specifically did touch the ball and passed it, so... Fuck you, Nathan.
Back to the club room.
Hey, have you got a moment?
Huh?
I've heard that someone has been teaching kids football here. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, you mean Mr. Sweet? Yeah, he told us how to do the Dragon Crash.
What? The Dragon Crash?
Evans, come on, we're waiting.
Evans? Did he say Evans? Your name is Evans.
Yes?
I see. Well, this makes it much more interesting.
Did you make reality flicker like that? Who was that?
Sorry, I'm gonna figure out this chord. Alright, back to the club room.